Hey, everybody. Everybody knows Western Union. That name's so common.
I know them.
You do, yes. And you're not even from the West.
I am from the West. I'm a white person.
All right. Well, Western Union, they're not just a way to send money to Mexico anymore, like Ernie knows about. Go to our website, and you can do all kinds of stuff. You can send money to family and friends in 135
On our
countries.
website?
On our website, if you go through Western Union, you can send money like Ernie. You can get the rest of your family probably through the tunnels. All you got to do is send the money through Western Union, 135 different countries. If you probably have people in Honduras, El Salvador, places like that. Put money on prepaid cards. You can do that. Jason, you can put money on prepaid cards so you can live. You do that. You can pay bills online. Oh, you don't have bills. Yeah. Well, and you can also pay domestic or foreign mortgages, auto, credit cards, insurance, utility, government, and other types of bill payments. Jim knows about that stuff. You got lots of bills.
I've been paying bills for years.
Right. You can pay to have dogs put down. So go to Western Union. Send funds any time of day or night to almost anywhere in the world. 135 currencies. All you got to do is go to JimandEddieTalkShit.com. They also have tons of new business solutions. Go there. Click on the banner on our website, JimandEddieTalkShit.com, and get signed up. That's Western Union.
Western Union, they put the fun in funds.
Hey, everybody, we're about to start this newest episode with our guest, Jimmy Shubert.
Hey, Jimmy Shubert, he sounds like he's fucking, he's all raspy because he's fucking been out all night. And the reason is because he has, you fuckheads.
Jimmy Shubert. Enjoy the episode, but before you do, go to Facebook. Don't even bother with Facebook. Here's what you do. Go to JimandEddieTalkShit.com. From there, you can find everything. Our YouTube, our Facebook, iTunes, fucking everything you need. You can buy a t-shirt. You can support the show by buying t-shirts, posters, DVDs. Everything is on there. And the money that you spend on that, you end up getting this shit. Ray has to send you it. And then we take your money and we use it to buy bandwidth and pay for stuff and put it in our pockets. No, we don't make a lot of money. We really don't. If we were making a lot of money, it'd be from advertising. And we will someday when this show blows up. And then we won't fucking ask you for shit. But until then, we need you to help us. So tell your friends to listen. Tell their friends to listen. Make your mom listen. If your mom has a computer and you don't like your mom, make her listen to this show. And we'll probably call her a cunt. But it'll be good. And so let's just you can see me. I don't know where Jim is soon, but I'm gonna be in Australia. I haven't announced the dates yet, but go to my website, eddief.com. I'm doing every city in Australia except for Perth. Sorry, Perth. Now let's just start the show.
Two douchebags on a couch. One's an asshole, one's a grouch. And relentless. Oh, their mouths. Jim and Eddie. Oh, shit. Jim and Eddie.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to Talking Shit with Jim Jeffries and Eddie Ift. I'm Eddie Ift, and I'm here in the Rape Cottage. Woo. Jim is here. Farside's here. Jesse's here. The Mute's here. Machete's here. The fucking Ray is here. And our guest, Jimmy Shubert, is back.
It's here.
He's here. And
then go to Dos Equis. Can I have a Dos Equis?
And we're Dos Equis is here, the most interesting man in the world.
You know why Dos Equis has two X's?
Why?
Because Mexico needed a co-signer. That's why. Thank you, sir.
We have a special guest tonight. Not even going to mention him. Jim, you want to mention who else is here?
Jason Hour's back.
Tail between his legs.
How are you, Jason?
Hi.
Tell us what you've been up to.
First of all, don't hijack Jimmy Schubert's episode, but...
Yeah, don't try to ruin this one. But what have you been up to?
Well, I've been coordinating educational events for stylists.
Whoa.
And
we're going to table that one for now. Let's get to all of them.
I assume you've been talking to your lawyers a lot. How's that been going?
Well, they're busy handling affairs for the Republican National Committee, so they haven't gotten back to me yet.
Okay. Move forward. Keep going. What else have you been up to?
Oh, I went to see my parents.
Okay. How was that?
Tough.
Yeah, that was tough. Your mom's not doing well, huh?
Why? Did they move house on you?
Yeah, it was hard to find them at first.
Yeah, how did you ever get from the airport to your parents?
I had to rent a car.
How did you rent a car?
I had $300, so they rented me a car for $225, and the $75 covered the gas. So I got that.
And they take cash at a rental car place?
No, I have a check card.
You do?
Yeah, I have a bank account now.
Oh. Now?
Yeah. I didn't for a while.
Jimmy, not to let you know what's going on, Jason left us for a while.
Did he?
Yeah, he quit the show.
I went out into the world. Found out it's brutal out there. He started selling Visine to private eyes. He was a used hubcap salesman. Then he started working with the Republican committee, his law firm.
He left us because he didn't think the show was going anywhere, and he wanted to hitch himself up to another wagon, as Jim put it. How is that going?
No, I didn't hitch myself up to anything. That was a complete misunderstanding. That was just weird stuff.
And then he found out that Jim got a TV show.
Yeah, now he just showed up with. He's got the shoes with the coattail hooks on the front of them. And he's standing here, just waiting for something to happen.
What happened? I was taking a picture of my new hat.
Yeah, so he found out, and the podcast is making some money, so he wants back on board. But I'm all for it. I love Jason, and I always will, no matter what he does, even after he murders me.
I didn't want him back.
No, Jim, you wanted him back.
Yeah,
but you said he's got to.
You can't do Vegas.
He says you got to be punished.
You got to be punished. You can't do Vegas.
Well, I think we should put it to our fans what Jason should have to do to get back on the show.
You can come to Vegas, but you'd have to buy a ticket with everyone else.
Because here's what's happened, Jason. The fans turned on you after the Jay Moore and Bob Saget episodes, which they've always been behind you. They love you. And then all of a sudden they all turned on you and they were mad at you. So I want to get the fans back on your side. And I think the only way is if we let the fans pick
Some kind of punishment.
Yeah.
Well, I brought some organic avocados as a gift.
As a peace offering.
As a peace offering.
Is that the olive branch?
No, you can't show up with the avocados. You got to turn it into guacamole and bring a bag of chips. You can't
okay.
just
Yeah,
show up with organic
Dude,
avocados.
whoever's just sat and ate an
not-
avocado.
they're not-
Avocado is not a fucking eat alone fruit.
Well, it has
It's
70.
got to go with things.
Did you get that from an avocado guy? Do you have a hookup?
No, I paid for these actually.
Yeah.
They're bootleg avocados.
He jumped over the fence and got him off the tree. He paid for them.
Yeah. They're bootleg avocados. He got them from
these
the
are-
guy who
these
sells
are-
the DVDs.
So is your friend still angry at us? How's that going?
No, he's not angry at you.
Oh.
After he talked to you, he seemed fine. He seemed cool.
Oh.
So here, these are actually for you. This is for your girlfriend too. I apologize for stealing the tequila and getting shit-faced and ruining the Jay Moore episode.
He said he only ruined Jay Moore.
No, you ruined Bob Saget as well. My brother was more angry about the Bob Saget episode than he was about the Jay Moore episode.
No, Scotty doesn't like me anyways.
Not anymore. You're on his out at the moment. You have to win him back. He's my benchmark. I take guidance from him. He's my older brother.
And it's going to take more than 4 avocados to get back in.
Yeah.
It's just, because you don't show up with 4 pieces of fruit that you picked off someone's tree. Doesn't look like you bought them, but doesn't look
Well,
like
4 is like the number of transition.
What?
It's like the crossroads.
Have you missed doing the show?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You did?
Wait a
miss it. I
minute.
miss
This
you
is the
guys.
worst looking avocado.
It's organic.
No, because he's not really sorry.
that avocado's got chagas. That avocado's got
They're
chagas.
organic. They were the best ones in the bunch.
I'll take some of those pesticide ones if that's the organic
That one
ones.
looks good.
Yeah, that looks horrible.
They're delicious. I had one of them.
Well, listen. Will
I'm
you
putting
do
an avocado tree in my
if we
backyard.
if we have our listeners come up with a really good punishment for you, one that we think is funny that you can possibly achieve, will you do it
Why not?
as your penance?
Why not?
All right.
But won't your friend be angry with you? He must be angry with you for coming back.
Oh yeah, this is gonna cost me either way. I'm always just like I said to Eddie last night.
You're a broken man right now. Eh?
Everything I owned is
Torn.
or stained or broken. It's just my life. Can't stop being me, Jim.
You should try not to tear things or stain things.
Oh, if I was trying, believe me.
I tell you what, it got to the stage when I was young where I just expected to have cum stain on everything I had. You know what I mean? Like I'd get like a new shirt and I'd have it for like 2 days and then I'd have a little bit of jizz on like the flap where I just masturbated it out of the middle of nowhere. And then I'd look at my clothing like, well, welcome to the rest of them. You know, like we would get along with everyone else in the wardrobe because we're all.
Mine's usually related to food, not coming.
Yeah, you can usually tell what he had to eat. Probably down stained it for what he had for breakfast is on the T-shirt. What he had for lunch is on the bottom of the button down.
This is very rare, a button down.
Daniel gave this to me last night, actually, to wear.
Who's Daniel?
Our friend.
Daniel, who stopped me on the boardwalk to show me a text that he got from a friend saying, "Hey, I heard I was mentioned on your podcast."
That guy. I don't know what's wrong with all these losers that hate being fucking commented on a fucking podcast. What else is going on with their lives? I don't know who Daniel is. Which one's Daniel? Is he scary?
No.
He's the one that Jason set me up with a meeting for because he had this whole big thing with Rogan that he wanted to do with both podcasts. And basically...
Oh, so he's just a fucking Venice fucking networker.
And he came there and
Patch.
He was literally scratching his gums for 90% of the meeting. And like people... I was sitting with him at Venice Ale House. Like he was on crack or on speed or on something.
What do you mean he's cracking his gums? Like
Scratching.
Like scratching,
Yeah,
like
you
You know that feeling, don't you, Jim?
I haven't done it for many years, but I've never been that high. Actually, that was never my problem. I never smoked meth or I like to get in the baggie and do blow. I'd work the peephole for a good part of the evening, and then have to masturbate myself to sleep 3 or 4 times. I'd be jacked up, but I never was up there scratching my gums.
That's how intense it
or
was.
digging bugs out of my skin.
I felt weird because the people next to us were like feeling weird, and I was like, I just met this guy. I was starting to disassociate.
And as you're getting thinner, you're looking a lot more like a fucking crack addict yourself.
Oh, good to know. Good to know. Keep
But
that in mind.
your skin's very nice. You look like you're tan.
Yeah, you are tan, but in Venice, it's like if you get tan and you get too tan, you look homeless.
You look homeless. If you get too much of a tan.
If you have dirty feet and a tan,
Yeah.
you're homeless.
No, you shouldn't be showing your feet. You should have shoes on.
Yeah, I don't do the flip-flops anymore
Why not?
because my feet
You
were getting
outgrew
really
them.
dirty.
You ever seen someone outgrow a pair of flip-flops? like their foot gets too fat for that
And
little
it
strap.
starts going, but it doesn't go forward. It goes over the sides.
Yeah.
You do have fat feet.
I know. They're like hobbit feet.
I don't think I've ever seen you this sad.
I like it. I missed you, Jason.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
all missed you.
He likes me down.
We all missed you. The Beatles missed you. Everyone missed you.
I don't think anybody likes cocky Jason.
Yeah, cocky Jason ruins shows.
Cocky Jason ruins lives.
And
Lives are at
friendships.
stake.
We like a sad, broken Jason. That's the one we like.
Sad, broken Jason.
Dad.
I was actually almost borderline blackout when I showed up to your house the other night. That night. I apologize.
But you
for my
lied to
behavior.
me.
You lied to everyone.
What did I say? It was a lie.
You said to me that you weren't drunk.
Was I drunk when I said it?
I've never seen you sober. I don't know. Like, I just assumed that you weren't because you told me. I took you on face value. You said, I'm not drunk. I'm just angry because Eddie's rang me and told me that I couldn't take tequila out of the fridge. I'm fired up because of what Eddie said.
Yeah, you blamed me.
Yeah, you said you weren't drunk. You were just enraged. Jesse, you were there. He said that, right? He said he wasn't drunk, right?
True story.
True story. And Chris the Mute even just nodded then.
Well, tequila is the devil. It is. It's the devil.
But you were drinking it last night when I was over at your apartment.
It's a smoother one.
Ah, the smooth devil. So you came over.
Don't look at Jimmy for help.
You knew there was going to be some problems when you came back. That you'd have to get through an episode of being dogged on a bit, right? You came over with the idea of ruining the podcast.
Did you get high before you came over tonight?
No, I haven't gotten high since May 8th.
That's amazing.
So you came over with the idea of ruining those 2 podcasts, correct?
No, just Jay Moore's.
You came over with the idea of ruining one of the 2 podcasts.
Well, I'll be honest. When I saw Jay at the show before at the Foolishness, I was afraid he was going to be really mean to me. So I got trashed and cocky and like
you weren't going to take his shit.
yeah. But then when I got there and he was really nice, I feel like shit about it afterward.
Well, you should still feel shit
Well,
about
why
it.
don't you right now give an apology to Jay Moore?
Jay Moore, you're amazing talent, and I apologize for ruining your time in Jim's new house.
And what about me? You ruined me. That was my first time I'd done it without Eddie, and I was nervous. And you You ruined my experience.
Well, I apologize to you.
Say it like you said it to Jay.
Jim Jeffries,
You're an amazing
you're the apple of
talent.
my
On your
eye.
knees.
I look up to you. You're
On
an
your
extreme talent.
knees.
You want me to kneel when I do it?
Yeah.
There's no camera going.
It
Yeah.
still looks good for all of us.
Yeah, and say and
Will you
say,
take me back, Jim Jeffries?
Wait, everyone,
Now-
get your cameras out.
Now you do know that you're not getting a job on my new television show.
That's fine.
And
Do
you
I-
know you're not living at Jim's new house.
And you know that as well. This
Okay.
is just friendship now.
Right. Well, and chicken burgers.
And I could fire you at any stage like you fired Lilith. You understand this?
And you know you're not back on the show. This is just to get back in our friendship.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. We'll make a decision. You're back on the show, but you're not getting paid.
You're not allowed to hang out with. You're not allowed to hang out with your other friend anymore either. You
Yeah.
have to choose us or him.
You have to choose us or him. Like, because we don't know if his movie's being made, but we know my TV show is definitely being made.
Do you know that love keeps no record of wrongs? Love is patient. Love is kind. It does not want. It does not boast. It does not envy.
It's a many splendid thing.
Yeah.
Love.
How long did it take you to memorize that?
Oh,
Yeah.
that's
Love
1
hurts.
Corinthians 13.
Yeah,
Actually,
do
That's
you
right
know
out
it
of
lifts
the
me up
Bible.
where I belong?
Where the eagles fly.
I didn't say we belong because I didn't want you involved.
It's like a rock.
Yeah.
All right.
It's love is all you need.
So you have to choose him over us. Which one? Him or us? Him or us?
Really?
it's like this scene in Gladiator where you got to kiss the ring or something. You know those movies where it's okay. Now, you're Luke Skywalker, right? Dark side, or save the universe with your friends.
You know
So
we're the dark
you
side.
Now, we're not even telling you which one's which.
You know though.
But
Well,
but Jason,
but
we can
honest-
rule the galaxy
but-
together.
You know the dark side's more fun.
But in all honesty, I that guy never had these kinds of things that were projected towards you guys. Like
Yeah,
that.
then you should stay with him, but we don't care.
No. I mean, but he's not.
You're ours, Jason.
He's not your enemy. He's not. He's just some guy. He had
You
no
are our
power.
Jason.
I feel the force is strong with you, but if you can't come over with me, I'll have to kill you.
At least take your hand off.
Well, that guy's depressed and sad. If that makes you feel any better.
Yeah, I
That
feel
does
better.
make me feel
Yeah.
so-
Yay! Okay, you're back.
That's all I needed to hear.
He really is. He was really hurt
Why?
because he really liked Lilith, and he really just tried in an honest way to be a good person to her.
Did he say you should have sex with me because you're a star fucker?
After the Paul Provenza incident, yes.
Right.
In the street, he just yelled it out, drunk, in the street.
I think you're going to be hearing from his lawyers.
No, I confronted him about that.
Jason,
one.
that
I
was
like,
the funny.
You did say that.
That was the funniest
You did
thing
say
you
that.
ever said when we talked to you on the phone, and you go, "You'll be hearing from our lawyers." Click.
Go on, you got.
I don't remember what show I saw that in, but I was just channeling something.
That's immediately what someone says when they don't have a lawyer or legal representation. Usually, it's always, "You'll never work in this town again, or you'll be hearing from my lawyers." You know, oh yeah, that's never going to happen.
Who?
Yeah,
only
anybody-
corporations have lawyers. No one has. I have a guy who does my contracts.
Yeah, who you call when you have something, and you go, "I need to pay you," but he's not like. Nobody's got a lawyer on retainer.
I have an entertainment lawyer.
Right,
Yeah.
right. But you don't.
But I don't.
He's not on retainer.
I don't think he's the guy I call when I kill a woman.
No.
So that's me.
I think I call. I think I would call him, and he would probably, give me another number to call, But I don't.
He'd recommend a
go, check
criminal defense attorney.
He'd say, "Use Google."
There's a coffee shop over on Lincoln that has like attorney services attached to it.
Yeah, there's a place in the valley. It's called Law Dogs, where you can go and get a hot dog and free legal advice.
Shut up.
I swear to God, you
Yeah.
go, "Hey, give me a 2 with mustard and relish, and give me a plea bargaining strategy on a 2nd-degree felony." I'm not kidding you. I guess the guy
It's
at one
called,
time was a lawyer, but probably got disbarred for some reason and was left to sell hot dogs and giving free legal advice.
It's called food combining. It's
What?
actually a culinary tactic. Yeah, food combining.
I saw a place that was doing it up in where was it that they were doing? I was watching the news. A chick at a coffee place where you go to get coffee, and they basically were strippers inside. They had a pole inside, and you pull up at the drive-through window, and they give you your coffee, but they try to keep you there, and you tip. and they do strip teases inside. And I'm like, it's the best fucking coffee shop in the whole world. And like all that shit's extra, and you're not obligated to tip, but they arrested them all for prostitution.
Where was this at?
I forget, and I was like, fuck, I want to go there, but they closed it down.
Were they good?
Was it Star Fox?
No,
Were
that's
they
what
good
Jason calls
baristas?
Elite. I don't give a fuck what I probably would drive away without the coffee. But
Now, what would you do if Elite showed up right now, Jason?
Nothing.
do you think is there a chance Elite didn't come because he was coming?
That's what I thought, but I don't know.
Oh, wow.
He said that's what he thought.
Did you blocked everyone but me? Why didn't you block me?
Yeah, you blocked everyone on Facebook and Twitter except for Jim.
And me. I didn't get blocked.
Oh, Jesse didn't get blocked?
Jim has like this ability to make it seem like he didn't do anything ever wrong.
It's a good ability to have.
And then why did Jesse
What did I do?
What did Jesse do?
Nothing, I guess.
Why did Jesse
But what
avoid the
did I
block?
do, Jason? What did I do?
Nothing, I guess.
I can see.
I'm convinced that your best offense or your best defense is an offense. Whenever you're in trouble, you attack so that we don't attack you. Because you knew you were in trouble for Jay Moore. You knew you were in trouble for all that. So rather than say, I'm sorry I fucked up, you're like, fuck you guys. Blah, 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 blah. I'm pissed off at you. Blah, blah, blah. Am I right?
I didn't say that, Jason. That's Eddie said that to you.
Jim taught me that.
I haven't done anything
Is that what
wrong.
you did?
I did live here for a while, and Jim showed me that tactic.
What? How did I show you that
See,
tactic?
there it goes.
How did I show you that tactic?
Wait, why did Jesse not get blocked?
I forgot to.
Do you?
I don't think he was.
I have my theory about
I
why
just
I
don't
didn't
think
get
he
blocked.
followed you or were friends with you to begin with.
It
I
wasn't,
didn't know I was friends with Jesse.
What's your
It
theory?
wasn't that.
What?
He's trying to get some hair care shit into Chelsea lately.
Is he really?
Yeah, so he wouldn't want to block me for that reason.
Yeah, we're gonna do an event with the this gym that's next door to the handler, her studio.
I think you'll
And,
find that's a bar.
If you want her to come, they better be serving drinks.
Well, we're gonna have an open bar.
Okay.
Yeah, it's gonna be a big party, booze, food.
It's a good start.
Yeah,
Could you take care
Hey,
of Jimmy, sir?
yeah, totally. Cuts, colors, whatever you want, man. 200. We're gonna do 200 people. 20 top trained stylists. Open bar.
Alcohol and scissors.
That's a good
That's
combination.
always-
That's
Yeah.
the name of the event. You just named it for us.
It's
That's
always
perfect.
I always want to get my hair cut by a drunk.
Every haircut comes with a complimentary baseball hat.
It's called drunk cuts.
When I was a little kid, there was a place called Vic's Barbershop in my neighborhood that we would go to. Vic's, and it was like one of those like $4, $5 haircuts, like the shittiest haircut in the world. And you would go in, you get your haircut. It was a barbershop, like an authentic barbershop. And next door was a shoe store, and next door to that was a bar. Well, I was getting my haircut, and I got the worst haircut. Like I can't ever get a good haircut, but this was fucking bad. It was terrible, and my mom was in the shoe store while I was in the getting my hair cut, and I came out and I'm like, oh my God, what the fuck is wrong with my hair? And my mom tells me that the guy that owns the shoe store told her, he's like, oh, you let him get his hair cut there. He's like, oh, that guy in the middle of like, while he's cutting hair in between, goes over and has a drink at the bar and then comes back and cuts hair. And he's like, which chair? And my mom goes, I think he's in the second. Oh, never let him go to the second chair.
Like this was information I could have had before I got the haircut.
So I come out and I look at my mom and I go, Mom, this is terrible. And she goes, I'm sorry, honey. I let the drunk cut your hair.
My parents used to pay $1 for our haircuts, and they used to send us to the hairdressing academy, where there was people
Holy shit.
learning to become a hairdresser.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. So like they have to practice on people's heads. And my dad he'd get his hair cut there as well, and we'd get the whole family cut for $4.
Yeah.
Right? But it was the first time in my life, even as a small child, it was the first contract I'd ever signed. Like you had to sign, like if
So
they
you wouldn't be upset if they fucked it up.
My dad would get the fucking cutthroat for an extra 20 cents and get him to shave his face, and there was nicks and stuff. Oh, he fucking loved it though. These are people who hadn't done it on a person before, just with shaky hands.
That's funny. My mom I had 6 brothers. brother, so we didn't go. There was no barber shop. Mom just got the shears out.
Yeah.
And you always wanted to go later on because you started to get some technique after the third brother. But I mean, I even my grade school pictures, there's a big floppy curl coming off that has no business being there. I got put it in, but she didn't know anything about haircutting. It was just nobody would care because you're 9. Who gives a shit what your hair looks like when you're 9?
When I first went to college, they assign you a roommate, and I was at the University of Pittsburgh, which is it's a very urban school. Urban meaning black, and that is probably like 20% of the school is black. So I'm going to my room the first day. I don't know who my roommate is, and I'm thinking, I'm playing that game like, which one of these guys is gonna be? I'm like,
you weren't gonna play the game. Which one of these guys is different from the other?
Yeah.
Because they were, they all look the same.
So I go to the room and I'm like, boom, I got a black dude. I got a black roommate. I'm like, I'm cool with that. That's great. Fucking black roommate. This will be cool.
Yeah, why wouldn't you be cool with it, Eddie?
Yeah.
Why are you even questioning this?
Well, because I'm on your show. And everybody would expect some racism.
It's my show now?
Yep, today it is.
That's
and
great.
So I'm all cool with it. The guy, but he's not cool with living with a white kid. He's angry that he's living with me. And
Now who's the racist there? Who is the racist
and
there?
to top it off, then he was the guy. Black guys are so fucking particular about their haircuts. He was the guy, and they all just get buzz cuts anyways. He's the guy that cuts every guy on campus's hair.
Oh shit! I had the same thing.
Right, I don't understand why that's a problem or why that's weird.
Because he cuts their hair in our room.
Yeah. I got one stuck in the bottom of my foot, and he got
what?
One of the
A
hairs
black
from
person.
his cuts. Like I was walking through the dorm room barefoot, and one of the hairs got into my foot, and it created an infection. And
This is the most racist thing I've ever heard.
Wait a minute. I don't believe that. You went to college?
Yeah. For a little while.
Wait. Last night you said to me, it was funny. He was talking about college and how he knew Corey and all these other guys. And he goes, yeah, that's when I was studying acting in college. I was a theater major. I go, Jason, you were never a theater major. He goes, I was after I was a zoology major. And his best friend Corey goes, you were never a zoology major.
No, I was a minor in zoology. But I was studying acting.
I hear that you used to get picked on by Corey as well.
Now that Jim has a show, Jason was studying acting.
No, I went to UC.
Yeah, if I owned a zoo, all of a sudden you'd fucking be studying zoology.
I love that he got it.
Yeah. And I know everything about giraffes. You've missed out a lot.
I love that he got an infection. He got an ingrown hair from someone else's hair.
Yeah.
It wasn't even on his body, but he got an ingrown hair.
You know that? And was it a black person's hair?
Yeah.
You have a racist foot.
You ever eat gook food, an hour and a half later, you're still racist? That never happened to you.
They reckon with Chinese food, it's because of chopsticks that you feel that way. Because you're eating in such small mouthfuls that your
That
stomach...
you're not eating much. And that's probably why
your
they are
stomach
so
digests, so
skinny.
you feel full, but you haven't actually eaten that much, so the digestion system is working perfectly.
Because, and everybody always goes, the Asians, their diet, they're so skinny. But they eat a ton of rice, which should make them fucking fat. Like rice is sugar.
Yeah.
And I don't understand how they're not all obese from that. And it must be, because fucking, the hardest thing to eat with chopsticks is rice.
Yeah.
That's the hardest part of it. I fucking hate chopsticks.
Steak's harder. Anything you have to cut is harder with chopsticks. Watermelon.
I'm done with chopsticks. When I fucking straight to the fork.
I go through phases. I used to be chopstick guy for ages and ages because you go through an era
because you've had them in your ass.
Because when you get good at them, you get quite proud of yourself. Like, I'll have the chopstick. But now, you know what I'm with sushi? Hands. I just pick the fucking things up.
Well, I actually watched some Chinese guy, but they actually bring the bowl right up to their mouth.
Oh, yeah.
They use
It's not that hard when it's
they're not
2
even
inches
really
away.
using the chopsticks. You're just kind of shoveling
Shoveling.
it in. So then at that point, you go, all right.
Yeah, you need a bowl. I only use chopsticks if a bowl's involved. I don't understand people use chopsticks with a plate because then you lose things off to the side. You got to have the bowl. The bowl, you got to.
A fork works so much better.
Spoon.
And it's very civilized. It's very civilized.
It really is. It's fucking stupid to use chopsticks. And if anyone writes to us and goes, "Oh, there's a reason," blah blah blah, we're gonna make you stay with Jason for a week in his house.
I enjoy using chopsticks.
Speaking of which, when are you moving out?
At the end of the month.
And where are you moving?
I don't know yet.
Did you not pay your rent? Why? Are you
No,
getting
I'm
kicked
moving
out?
out because it's insane over there.
What you?
Don't talk about it. Lives are at stake.
Wait, so who won
I
that
don't
bet?
care.
I did.
How many months?
Yeah. How many months did you stay there?
It'll be April, May, June, 3.
Fuck, I was 2.
I
We have
said.
to go back.
I said 4.
Well, you didn't beat.
How many did you say?
Fireside one?
He didn't beat the over under 3 months.
Fuck. Farside wins. What was the bet? What do you get?
Dignity.
You get a hand job with no eye
He
contact
seems
from
depressed that
Jason.
he's getting some dignity.
Yeah, no, because he's already got some. Now, so why are you moving out? What's wrong with the guy?
I haven't slept since April.
Really? Is that the last girl you fucked?
They party fucking insane there. Like, I woke up to, like...
I was there for a party, and they do party. And my thing is, usually you party because you have a reason to party. They have no reason to party.
No, they don't.
There's nothing good happening.
Eddie calls them the waiting to die crew.
He's right. They're waiting to die. Their
But
big
they're
event,
having a good time on the way
Their big
out.
event of the week is going to O'Brien's to watch their friends play in an open mic band. I'm not in that band.
Yeah, you're not in Jesse's band either. We
Yeah, you're not in Jesse's band, which I'm going to be at Jesse's party to watch Jesse's band.
Jesse's asked me if I can be in his band. I just to play anything, just
Yeah.
for the star
I'm
power.
playing lead
Your
guitar.
band's all put together?
I'm playing guitar, and I don't even know how.
We've been practicing.
He'd rather have me in the guitar.
I'm doing the spoons.
The Silver Spoons?
You know when you do the 2 spoons and you.
Here we are, face to face.
He's a concert
Couple
spoonist.
of silver spoons.
He's a concert spoonist. You heard of Zamfir, master the pan flute.
And then like Jesse's gonna stop singing and go Jim Jeffries on the spoons, and I'll go.
I'm even gonna.
I saw
Jim-
Johnny Depp playing drums up at the Todd Snyder show with Devlin that one night.
What?
Yeah, Johnny Depp was playing drums in the opening band.
No, he plays guitar, bro.
In the opening band.
Johnny
Yeah.
Depp plays guitar.
Johnny Tyre plays guitar.
But he's playing drums in the band. They announced him at the end of the show. Johnny Depp on drums. Seriously.
It was some other guy named Johnny
He was
Depp.
No,
playing-
it was
playing,
him.
He was playing guitar with the Black Keys the other day on the movie awards.
He's fucking looks young and good in person,
He,
dude.
he
He's
plays
still-
guitar on 2 songs.
Did you make
on
him
Be
coffee?
Here Now for Oasis.
No, I wish.
Jesse, I'm coming to see your band. Are you guys ready?
Not yet, but we will be.
How's the rehearsals been going?
Good. They're going well.
Where's your first gig at? Have you booked the first gig yet?
Yeah,
I
at his
booked the
parents' house.
first
Nice.
Our first album's gonna be called "Live from My Parents' Backyard." It's gonna be pretty sweet.
So you're the lead singer?
You know it.
How old are you?
I love getting this from
What are you
Jason.
calling the band again?
Undecided, but it might be. I think.
Bat
That's good.
mitzvahs.
It's good.
Yeah, it might be-
Undecided.
Oh, you like Undecided?
Yeah, it's
All
good.
right, good. Thanks, Jay.
Undecided isn't a bad name.
That isn't a bad name. Maybe we'll be called Undecided.
You should call yourself Free Beer. That way, when they put you up on a marquee, everybody will pull and go, "Yeah, it's free beer tonight."
Yeah, I
Like,
like
no,
it.
that's the name of the band, asshole.
I'm open to suggestions. You guys post your.
That's a
suggestions.
great fucking idea.
Open to suggestions. That's a
the
good
free
band
beer.
name.
They've done that like the free beer show in Edinburgh.
Yeah, but they haven't done it here.
Oh, that was actually they were giving up.
Do
free
it.
beer.
Call your band Free Beer.
I don't. You know. I mean, this is a. This
You're,
is,
you're not ready to be successful.
yeah, exactly. we're not
not ready
looking,
to
we're not
draw.
looking to blow up.
Well, we don't want to draw right away.
I'm changing my comedy name to Free Beer.
How about No Jay?
No Jay.
Yeah, like No Jason.
Oh yeah.
It sounds like No Way.
Yeah, I like it. I like it. That could be a.
How about if you want to call it that, just call it a realistic band.
How about the chopped olives or the frayed knots?
I like the Chelsea lately.
That was hilarious.
How
Yeah.
about Broken Dollar?
That's not a bad name. Broken Dollar.
Torn.
How about Torn Dollar? Yeah. Ripped.
Everything's torn.
Rip Dollar.
Torn.
Yeah. But Jim, you can sing a song if you want.
I would love to.
You know? Do you know show tunes?
Yeah. Well, we can funk up some show
That's a
tunes.
good name as well.
Yeah. Do you know?
Yeah, you
show
ought to do
tunes?
punk renditions of show tunes, like punk rock versions of
West Side Story.
Yeah, in Oklahoma.
You've got to fight for your right to party.
No. Fucking Coldplay already ruined that.
Oh yeah, they did, huh?
Did they do a version of that song?
they
already?
Yeah, they
As soon as he
did. That was
died.
as soon as they did a tribute to him. They did a version of.
Was
I
it
love
shit?
that
It was
School-
like the opposite of a tribute. It like you were like, why would you do that to him?
I didn't think it was that bad. I thought it was nice that they gave him a tribute.
What
about that-
Shut up, Farside.
Farside liked it.
It's okay, Jim. You're on my side. Oh fuck you.
It's a nice little shout.
Did you guys hear him fart in the other room a minute ago? Holy shit! Turned 4 heads.
Who?
This guy.
Farside?
Yeah.
It's okay. He's
Scuttery blast.
He's allowed to do anything. Jason said to me last night, "When I'm not there, do you let Farside sit in my chair?"
I I heard you called him the talent.
So what is your friend going to say about you being here? Is he going to get into you? What's going to happen?
He's probably gonna get into me.
Is he the one that told you you're either in or out completely or?
No.
Well, when I saw you on the street that day, when you ignored me, when you tried to ride away from me, when you were on your bike, and I said, "Where's your seat?" and you go, "I don't need a seat. I'm working on my core."
Did he really say
It's true. Jimmy, feel my legs. They're fucking strong.
I ain't touching you, bro. Get over there. Right.
We need to take a picture of that bike too, by the way.
Wait. So yeah, we do. So I think I have.
Do you
one.
believe that when you say that?
I'm gonna post Jason's bike
What?
on our
No.
Facebook page.
I'm working on my
All right,
core.
when you're on your seat,
That's hilarious.
you're bending your spine. Like,
Right.
If you're up on the pedals,
You're not in the hollow position.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're always up on your feet, so you're always active. You're always doing calorie.
I
burn.
could see by the midsection you've really done some improvement. I could see by the tire around you. He just likes to ride around town on a bike with no seat on it.
No, he had his
Sometimes
seat
I see him
stolen.
eating ice cream and he's like, "I'm not working on my core."
He had his seat taken. It was stolen, and since it's been stolen, he just hasn't replaced it. And he
And
keeps,
somewhere there's a dude just running around
With a
on
seat.
a seat with no bike, going, "I'm not working on my core." It's, never. Tagged in that other joke.
Jason. Okay, so that day you said to me, I said, "Do you want to do the navigation device? We have an offer, and we need to decide if we're doing this or not." There's a company that's offered us to do.
I'm in. I'm just hurt. I was hurt.
Shut
I'm
up.
Sorry.
Oh, you almost got to shut the fuck up. We have a navigation device company that wants us to do like an iPhone application where they do navigator that you use to get around town or wherever you go, and they map it for you, but it's the voice activated one. They want us to be the voices, and they want to know, like, because they think our fans would buy it then. And Jason would be one of the voices on it. So they offered us some money, and so I said to Jason, Jim and I don't really want to do it. We were like, it's a lot of work, not a lot of money, blah, blah, blah. I said, Jason, we got some money for you. You just have to go in and record this. They want to use Farside. And I said, boom, you do it. And he goes, nope, I'm out. I'm completely out. Just fucking leave me alone. And I said, why? And you go, I'm out. I want nothing to do with you.
Well, you know, on those GPS devices that you can put different languages in, and they actually had urban on one. Like, you gone too far.
Really?
Yeah, make a left. Take a next left.
I think we
You're
should
going
do-
past your cousin's house.
You know what I'm saying?
No, you know what I'm saying?
For real?
I think we should-
swear to
for
God,
real?
My friend told me.
I think we should just do it where Jason gives you the wrong directions, and then we have Farside come in and give you the right directions.
That's what they asked
I
for.
think what we should
That's
do is-
completely what they asked for, Jesse.
I-
I swear to God. But I didn't want to tell them because they said, we're just going to have Jason record all the directions. Then we're going to have Jim and you record shut the fuck up. And then we're going to have Farside give the right ones so that when the directions are given, like, turn left, we're like, don't fucking do that. then
I think it should just be Jason saying, "I don't know where we are. I don't know where we are." Until you
I know a guy here.
Until you hit Venice, and then he knows everywhere. He can only give you directions in one small part of the world.
Or it's like everywhere you go, Jason gives you like a tour. Over here, if you go behind this building, there's a guy, and if you talk to the guy, he can give you a hookup for avocados.
You know,
I think what should happen is it should work occasionally, but occasionally you should quit. I'm not doing it. I'm out. I'm out.
Lalit's fired. Go ahead.
I had a good one.
Go ahead. Let's hear it.
You know how you have the 4 options where it's like bus, car, walk, or bike?
Yeah.
It should only work on the walk and bike. And then the car one, it doesn't work at all.
But they have walking tours, like people download walking tours for cities. You could probably do like a walking tour for Venice.
He could give you a walking tour, but he doesn't leave about a 5-block area. You don't go. When's the last time you were near Whole Foods?
Oh, today? I go up there all the time. 99-cent stores next door.
Oh, I forgot.
He was up there putting stuff on layaway at the 99-cent store. I love that you get the guy that someone actually opened there's a 99-cent store, and someone opened a 98-cent store. I could sell this for a penny cheaper and still turn a profit.
That's where he does practically all his shopping.
You can get organic vegetables there.
Get the. Are you serious?
Dead serious.
Wow.
No, that one there. I
I
don't know
love
if
how
it's-
Jason's poor, but yet still goes organic.
Yeah, it's
You
well,
need calories. Actually, you don't. How?
Why organic, Jason? Why do you go organic?
because pesticides are bad.
Why?
Because they said so.
Who
In
said
the-
so?
The
You know, they-
documentary,
The
What
ubiquitous
documentary?
them.
Food Inc.
So you follow one documentary, and that's how you.
Wait
base
a
it?
minute, Eddie. You follow that documentary as well.
No, I don't follow that documentary.
You
but
love that documentary.
I do like that documentary a lot.
Yeah, the guy drinks like fucking Absolute, needs their bottles back, but he doesn't want any pesticides in his fucking vegetables.
Yeah.
Hey, Absolute's a good choice. That's paleo.
No, it's not. It's made of potatoes.
That's made from potatoes. You got to go Kettle One, which is made from grain. Suck it.
That's not paleo either. Tequila's.
Yeah.
Tequila's. the only
Tequila.
one.
Why, is that what you're on? You're on a paleo
He's
lifestyle?
not on any diet. He's on the fucking.
I'm in a medium shirt right now. Okay.
It's not fitting well.
Well, that's because I'm sitting. When I stand, it looks better.
That's a new shirt right there. A picture of
Yeah,
Jason
I
Hour
can't-
with I'm in a medium shirt right
That
now.
isn't. I can't wear medium. I have to wear a large, and that would drape off me. That's not medium.
It's
that
medium.
bottom button looks like it's having a tough time.
It does.
Yeah.
And you know the pocket's sideways too. That's weird.
That's probably why Daniel gave it to you.
He probably got it at Marshall's.
No, he just wanted another mention, so he gave me another free
Oh,
shirt.
really?
Well, I'm sure. I don't know, but this is probably why would you give me a free shirt unless you wanted to mention that?
What's
I
his
got
name?
Daniel.
Daniel what?
He was upset about that. I said Daniel
Fat
Pasco.
Daniel Cracky.
You know what? My life's hell. I don't give a fuck. Jason Hour, Daniel Pascal, Jesse Shapiro,
What's your buddy?
Tom Cruise.
What's your buddy? Oh!
Oh, he really is though right
who's
now.
your buddy? Who's your Irish friend?
Tony?
Tony what?
Tony the Irishman.
No, what's his name?
It's Tony. You'll hear from our attorneys.
Tony what?
Oh, you know what's funny is
What's
when-
his name?
I don't want to do it
You have
because
to.
he's
to-
sensitive. No,
you have to
no.
stay on the
But
show.
you can't be sensitive in this
No.
business. You got to have a thick skin. You're gonna have to.
No, he's a writer. He's
You have
sensitive.
to
He's
stay on
just
the
a
show.
writer. Leave
To
him
stay on the show,
alone.
say his name.
Al Burton.
We'll bleep it.
He's sensitive
Why is he sensitive?
because he's depressed.
Why is he depressed? He's about
Because-
to have a big movie with all these stars in it.
Because he's just had a hard time.
How do you know him, by the
How do
way?
you know? What are you talking about? Hard.
Because he sleeps
Everyone's been
he
rejected.
sleeps on my couch 2 nights out of the week.
How do I?
Oh, somebody's sleeping on your fucking couch.
Whoa! Hey, mate! I'd like to apologise. I hear you going through a hard time.
He's a good guy. He is. He's a really good guy, and it's really fucking upsetting what.
But like
what
you
Lilith
thought
did.
he was going to take you to the Hollywood, and you were going
But
to.
what did Lilith do? Because Lilith had her say. Why don't you have yours say? What did Lilith do?
Same thing she did to me and 6 other guys. We're starting a support group actually in Venice.
Explain this. Explain.
Hi,
this.
my name's Jason. I was cock teased by Lilith. It's been 30 days.
This
since
is
I've
like
been-
there's something about Mary. These guys
That's
are going.
fucking. That's,
No. There's a chain. There's Carl.
Grow some
There's
fucking
Ned.
balls, Jason.
Jesus,
There's me.
Hey, we've
There's-
all been rejected, man.
No, we've all been. No, it's not rejection. It's cock teasing.
yeah, but
We've all been-
every woman cock teases, bro. That's their weapon. That's their
but,
MO.
but now she's evidently she's hit 20% of Venice with this behavior, and we are all starting to talk to each
So,
other.
because you guys are weak, you couldn't crack the safe. So now you're all going to meet once a week and talk about how you got a $60 fucking rap and you couldn't close the fucking deal. Really? Yeah, you had to go home and beat off like a fucking death row inmate, and that's fucking Leela's fault or whatever her name is. He can't close a fucking game. I love that shit. Believe me, I was in love with a woman. I went out with. I knew her 6 years. That fucking bitch dumped me with her thumbs.
Did
I
she have
said,
sex with you?
yeah.
Okay, well that's
I
the
don't have.
difference.
There's no women I meet that I don't have sex with.
That's the difference.
Yeah, but I'm a responsible fucking adult. All right.
I didn't know that.
He has a reason for.
I'm not wearing a medium when I should be wearing a large. That's number one.
I feel good when it says
Yeah.
M.
You
in
should
my
be wearing that
collar.
shirt when you snap one hair, Dickie. Maybe you get some action.
A lot of people in ill-fitting clothes do get cock teased.
Yeah, he's actually been in real movies.
No. Whoa.
Oh, King of California is a
Don't
real
get off
movie.
this. We were about to find out more. Don't get on the movies and stuff. We're about to get to, that was bad interviewing then, Eddie. What did she do that made this guy so upset? You give your...
She humiliated him in front of my entire birthday party, and Paul Provenza hosted the event.
Okay, how did she humiliate him?
He didn't host the event.
He turned it. It was like a show. I was watching it. It was like Paul was like going, "I hear this, and you doing." And
It's not an event.
So Paul was breaking up a fight.
He was breaking up a fight. It wasn't an event. It wasn't pay-per-view.
Look,
I love that. Guys buy a chick dinner and they think they're gonna get fucking laid.
Yeah.
I go, no, you need a little more than that, bro. You need a little more than that.
Jimmy,
Especially when a woman looks.
You gotta do some research. And
Are you
check
kidding me?
this.
I got to do some research
on this. Yeah,
My dick has actually been worn down from all the vaginas that I've been inside. It's worn down the head of my
They have
penis.
lubricant for that.
It's not from lubrication. It's just from how many
Yeah.
I fucked. So it's gotta whittle to a point.
It's like wet sanding the panel on a car.
Hey, we're going to keep this one going into another episode, so you're going to have to wait to hear this. So Jimmy Schubert's going to stick around. Jason, hopefully, will leave. And we can do this again. So email us at jimandeddie@yahoo.com and tell us what you think, what you want, your fears, your hopes, your dreams, your problems, your issues, your